Hey, okay, so we are back for more Nikki, and this is going to be a hard episode. I am very sick. I have my finger on the mute button, and it's going to be there for the next hour because I have a very, very bad cough right now, and it's taking a lot to not cough even though I'm 10 seconds in. So I'm going to be pausing a lot, not pausing, but muting, coughing, and then unmuting. So if I stop weirdly in the middle of a sentence or something for a few seconds, that's why. I'm going to try to do a lot of the story today, so that it's voiced and I don't have to talk as much, and I'll try to keep the episode short. But this is, I like almost coughed there. This is episode 100, and I'm very sad I got so sick right when this episode was going to happen, because I actually had a plan for this episode. And I'll talk about it now, but the plan was to go through and make all of my, probably not stuff like that, maybe I would have changed this too, but all the ability outfits I use, I want to custom the outfits. The only one I have fully done is this, and this is like the big priority one I need to work on. I haven't decided yet if I'll change this. I might do something, but that was the plan. I was going to spend hours going through all my outfits to do that, but I'm only 2 minutes in, and I'm struggling to talk right now. And it's been like this all week, so I'm really hoping that if I'm very calm and careful this episode, I can just get through it, and I have about 8 days to try to heal and then do the rest of the event, because the event has about 8 days left. Um, yeah, 9 days. So if I heal up for like 6 or 7 more days, then I can just record everything in like a day or two. And the videos are going to be messed up, but as long as I get this episode out today, I maintain my streak of, since the game came out, I've had at least one episode a week for the whole time. That's why I'm recording right now, even though it's torture. But before we start this, I have even more things I need to talk about, so I have to be quick. Oh, and I forgot to mention it, I probably will do the outfit thing I was planning for episode 100 during the anniversary. So in December. That's probably when I'll do it. Because I still really want to do that. I think it's a fun episode. So I'm really sad I couldn't do it today. Or I guess earlier this week would have been perfect. But let me check on the new stuff. Because the game has updated. I think the new outfits are on the banner. So we do have to check on that. I do need to see if there's anything new here. Well, I accidentally clicked banner anyway, so let's check it. So that's the 5-star. That's the 5-star. Okay, I did know there was a sword one because I saw like roaming sword written on the banner. Interesting. What is the women's going to be? Probably just posing and swinging around the sword. I don't think it's going to be a combat women's. So I'm thinking it's going to be maybe like it's got falling petals. Would it summon like petals that swirl around you and you whip up like things? Oh, it's like a Yanxing or Irelia ability or something. Nikki becomes a wandering sword master. In a flash of lightning, a sharp, cold light bursts forth, and her sword energy streaks towards the sky. I wonder... It's probably only when you're standing still, because she's floating. These probably don't follow you for, like, a short period as you run or something. But that is still very nice for posing. I assume the sword itself is in the Deep Echoes? What is this? Hairpiece. Yeah, let's check the Deep Echoes first, because I forget all the time. It's not. Oh my god, those are huge. These look very plain. Those are interesting. That's nice. That's pretty cute. Spiced fruit. I wonder if it's little fruits on the Yeah, pepper fruit vines. That's nice. Okay, let's look at the preview here. About what I expected. I didn't notice how long the, like, scarf trailing thing here is. That's a really nice design on the bottom. That's a way better piece than I thought. Now, this is super interesting. This is the hairstyle I expected, whether it's in a high pony like this, but the fact that all the hair is this long is crazy. That is pretty ridiculous. The eyepiece is interesting. It would probably be hard to use because you can already see it's clipping into this hair, and this is pretty flat. Most hair in the game is not this flat. So this, I think, would be hard to use unless you use, like, really short or super pulled back hair. I think that is a separate piece, that brooch there. I'm not sure if that's actually part of the shoulder piece. Okay, it is, actually. Yeah, I really like this piece. Oh, I didn't even notice the headband. I'll have to look at that. Yeah, and that's all expected. I'm just trying to see what's connected to what. Yeah, I didn't notice the headband. I guess because there's a lot going on up here with the eyepiece and this, that it just was distracting to me. It's hard to see exactly what the earrings are like from here. Shoes seem pretty normal. They're, like, pointed up very sharply. But yeah, the main thing I like about this is definitely this coat. The rest is about what I expected, honestly, but not bad. I think this, honestly, feels like less of a combat outfit than... Let me exit out of everything. Oh, I'm in like 7 pages here. This. I still think this is a actual combat outfit. This looks like I'm going to go fight in a war. I don't know why. It must be some show I've seen that just makes me think that. But that's not what I wanted to click. This. That's not even what I wanted to click either, but we'll do it anyway. Very nice. I need to look at the colors, though. We have like a blue, purple, green, I guess is what this is. I'm expecting a yellow and maybe a red. Okay, we do get the red. Oh my god, I was muted. Again. I think that was like 40 seconds. I'll have to fix that in the thing. I was hopefully not too long. But I went to this and saying it was a sea foam. And I don't think I like it as much as the base one. I think this is my favorite. I really like this back part. And even though I think the head stuff works better on this, I don't really like this back fire piece. Even though I like fire designs in general, something about it, I just didn't like this as much. So I think the outfit part is my favorite on this, and the cape scarf thing on this. Overall, not a huge fan of the outfit. The ability is kind of cool, and there's a couple pieces I like from this. And let's look at this. A fan. Mythic Murmurs. It could be a mirror, actually. Very doll-esque. Interesting. Before I look at this, I'm actually going to look at the Deep Echoes. Necklace, pretty normal. Ooh, upper armband. Could be interesting. There's not many of those I like, so that's pretty nice. Cute bag. It's like a shopping mall super ribbon bag. It's a strange design. Now, this is another outfit that's going to be very hard for me to comment on because of these arm things that I don't understand, like, at all. But I really like this pink. We'll see if I still like it when it doesn't have the background. So let's look at the whimsicality. What's it gonna be? Will it have to do with a mirror? Mythic Murmurs. Could this be a singing one? I always guess music. After using this, Nikki gracefully dances with her fan. It is a fan. A celestial osmanthus tree appears, showering petals that drift down like the gentle rain. So kind of petals like I guessed for the original sword one a minute ago. This is a very big, expressive thing. This is pretty nice. It's hard to tell how the 3D'ing works to see if you could get like a shot that has them off to the side or not. It's interesting though. I do like this. The like flower petals in the background. I don't know how active that stuff is for moving around and all that, but let's take a look at the outfit itself now. Ooh, okay. I do like this bottom part more than I expected. It was really all covered up by this, so I couldn't see what was going on with it. But the pink and yellow is interesting. I love, 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 love this top. Like, cut off all the way up to here. Ooh, I really like that. The hair is really nice, too. It's up in, like, a animal ears, almost, which is interesting. I really like this. In particular, the face with the accessories, and this here. It's scary how much I like it. It makes me want to pull on it. We'll see what happens in a minute. What are the colors gonna be for this? This does remind me of... Is it this? That has the long ribbons down it? I think that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, a lot of these outfits have those long ribbons down the front. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Oh, there's 10 things here. Okay, really quickly, we're gonna do this too. I think that was a 4-star. Skip. And skip all. 4 is sprint. How far are we in this set now? Up to 8. We're almost done. 2 more pieces. Like 15 more pulls or something like that, and we'll be actually done all of the standard banner 4 stars. Okay, now we're back to this. I have to be careful, because I already messed up once in 20 minutes where I was muted for who knows how long, so I'm going to have to edit that. So I'm already not happy. Because my computer's so slow that when I have to edit something, it takes hours. Okay. Yeah, I was going to say, this stuff hanging out in the front's interesting. I don't like that as much, but I think the colors make this work pretty well, actually. Makes me think of a jellyfish. It's called a moon fairy. Does it say anything about jellyfish in here? No, but that's what this makes me think of, because it's more of a solid top, and then you've got the strings of different colors coming down. I know jellyfish are one color, but the cutoff is what makes me think of that. I think there's going to be... I think there's going to be a pure white. Even though this is already very light. And then there's probably going to be an orange. Ooh, oh my goodness, this is striking. This is so crazy color-wise. This makes me think of more Indian than Chinese. That's interesting. Is the design the same? It is. I can actually see the detailing a little more, because it's not as light. Maybe see what the side looks like? Okay, I think that does change. No. I think, like, the girl's dress changes color, that's it. More of these things. We have some earrings that look like this. I don't know what these little balls are. They're like upside down lights, which is interesting. I don't know. Like I said, it feels not Chinese. It feels Indian with this color. I don't know why. I'll take it. I think I guessed a white. This is a light green, but at least my mind was in the right place. With the idea that it's going to be a lighter color. That is nice. I really like this pink, though. I have like 140 pulls or something like that. We're gonna hit 2.0 soon, and I'm gonna be like destroyed money-wise. But what is this actual piece? If I look at the piece itself, I can't get it. It's part of it. If this was by itself, this top, I would pull on this banner until I got that. This saved me probably 30 pulls. because I don't want all of it. I want that top specifically because I love this so much. The hair and stuff I do like. It is nice. But that is so good. And the glove version is almost as good. I'd love to have it. But obviously it's just not meant to be. The hair's cute too. I would have been happy to get that if I pulled on this. But definitely the highlight for me. I think this is a crazy good update outfit-wise. I also saw people running around in co-op and the Sea of Stars using this outfit, and it does look very fun. I have to keep in mind, obviously I'm too poor to do it now, but maybe somewhere in the future, I can pull on other purification outfits and take the ability of them and put my doll clothes on. So I can still be the fighting doll, but have like the dash ability of this outfit or something like that. Okay. Now let's go through this. What is this? Something we've already done. I just want to make sure there's not any new stuff in here I need to look at. Shop of Abundance. The Abacus Master always insists on fair deals. The Inuit Festival. Oh my god. I don't even want to talk to you. Lily, you are not the one I love. Be gone. Verdant Breeze. Is this all same stuff? Yes, this is the fan. Oh, I thought this was a cash shop item. I guess it was part of this. Because someone had it, I called it a cash shop item the other day. And this is all same stuff. Okay, nothing new there. What about in here? This thing... I think I missed a couple days. I keep forgetting this exists. And I didn't want to come in this menu until I recorded. Just to make sure I didn't see anything. That's all the same. Same. How long do I have for this? 8 days, same as the update. Okay. We got through everything. I can finally... What is this yelling at me for? There's a red dot somewhere. Oh, I didn't get my deep echoes here. Oh, this is a big deep echo, actually. Okay, this is the annoying part, because I don't care about any of these now. Actually, I remember wanting this. Never mind. I was going to say I don't care about any of them, but I remember we looked at that last time, and I thought it was, like, my secondary. I think this was the closest one. I'm going to get that. Yeah, because I want more variance in my eyelashes. And that I don't think I'm going to use on anything yet. I'm saving it for when I get the Blossoming Stars, because I already have Whisper of Waves done. So it'll be a very long time before I can use that. But now we're finally ready to start. My voice is killing me. I'm so sad I messed up earlier and had myself muted for like 2 minutes. I really hope I didn't mess up even worse. I think the only thing I messed up was like my reaction to this. But we'll see. Hopefully it wasn't too bad. Okay. We're giving you barbecue, I believe. To lure you out, right? Plays barbecue. Yes.
Ah, barbecue, barbecue. Whose juicy and fragrant barbecue is calling out to me? Begging for my esteemed presence.
Excuse me, are you Moyu?
Who's trying to scare me?
Sorry, didn't mean to startle you. We're looking for the most experienced, most knowledgeable Inkling. The one who knows all about the Twin Sight Gate.
Well, that would definitely be me. I'm Moyu, the most senior among the Inkling, and I know everything about Long Peak. Don't be fooled by my rough brushwork. Artist Cat herself created me as the first being with an ink soul.
You were the actual first? That's pretty crazy. It wasn't, the other cat? Oh no, I forgot the cat's name. Also, Mo is being used for the fish. I thought, only the cats were the Mo.
So if you want to know the origins of Dunching Island, or the stories of artist Cat and Miss Bai, I'm definitely the one to ask.
Interesting that he calls her Miss Bai. Because I thought the other cat we talked to only referred to her as Miss Long. But I guess they probably did use Miss Bai, and I was just confused, like, in my head, trying to think about them being the same person, so I probably was auto-translating it myself.
Well, we'd like to know about the origins of the Twin Sight Gate, and the way to unlock it.
This story begins with the very origins of all life on Dunqing Island. As mentioned in the previous chapter, Artist Cat, using herself as the source, first created life.
The previous chapter?
Okay, don't interrupt. Ahem. The Ink Soul's emergence brought many changes, and Dunqing Island became increasingly unstable. Artist Cat, troubled in her heart, wandered by the waterside and encountered a golden red koi. The koi swam with all its strength, expressing its deep desire to become a long.
So it is a species.
Artist Cat, moved by the koi's ambition, took up her brush and painted a towering mountain, crafting the extraordinary Long Gate from its perilous peaks.
So, Long Peak was actually a long gate.
Yes, with a single stroke of her brush, Artist Cat made the water flow upward, and the koi, focused and determined, gathered all its strength in preparation for the leap. The golden red koi leaps, and a white long emerges. With a powerful surge, the koi soars. Its golden red scales shed one by one. Horns emerge, and it ascends in boundless freedom. From that day, the koi that leapt through the Long Gate transformed into a real long.
Miss Bai was enlightened by Artist Cat, and that's how she became Long.
From that moment, Miss Bai and Artist Cat forged a deep innuendo, with the first red ribbon serving as a symbol of their connection. Dunqing Island, too, began to flourish, its prosperity growing with each passing day. To commemorate Inkville's flourishing scenes, Artist Cat painted the Twin Sight Gate. While she would usually rest at Long Peak, she would visit the village with her companion to join in the celebrations during festivals. It's said that the White Long danced with ink, traveling the world alongside Artist Cat. Its brilliance shone both inward and outward, with the prosperous scenes lasting for 1,000 years. The Twin Sight Gate has 2 keys. For the Long Pagoda entrance, Artist Cat's brush serves as the key, departing the earthly realm and returning to the circle of life. For the Long Peak entrance, the key is one of Miss Bai's scales, departing the circle of life and entering the earthly realm.
So, Miss Bai takes you to life, and Artist Cat takes you to death? Or not death, but you can't... Both of them are needed at all times. Does that mean Miss Bai is trapped? Because she's been going back and forth.
A scale. I know these. I know these maple leaves.
Oh, we're getting into the maple tree stuff. I wasn't actually looking for the tree. Was it the tree in the center of the shrine? Probably not. I wasn't actually paying attention. I knew we were supposed to be looking for a maple tree, and I just completely... it slipped my mind. It's a pineapple.
No! That's not possible. Only Artist Cat can reveal the true scales.
But I am her.
Okay. You were about to say, you were about to scream. That was a crazy cutoff. One of the keys to the Twin Sight Gate. Fish scales revealed through maple leaves. Long ago, a koi leapt through the Long Gate and transformed into a long. The scales shed were later transformed into a sea of crimson maples by the brush of the Artist Cat. Okay. I'll let him scream, and then we'll talk about it.
Artist Cat! I never thought I'd live to see the day you return!
I just remembered what happened in the past. Yu, the priority now is to go to Long Pagoda and find Yue Bai. She can't make the same mistake again.
Take that paper kite. It'll get us there faster. Artist Cat, it's all up to you now!
Oh, over there.
As it turns
Okay.
out, in a past timeline, after Miraland's destruction, I painted Danqing Island. Through the twists of fate, it's grown into what it is today. No wonder when I first saw Artist Cat's portrait, it felt so familiar. Momo, that's who I once was.
Okay, so it's a combination of a few things. And I'm really glad that really glad Nikki had that just now. The dialogue of her explanation. So there's the tree, okay. I thought maybe it was that one and I was just being silly. So, let's run through real quick what my initial theories were. So I thought Artist Cat was going to be reincarnated as this tree, or as Artist Nikki in the Zhangqing Island. And now, it's a little more complicated. Because technically, I might still be right about Artist Nikki being Artist Cat reincarnated. But Artist Cat, that's not right either. I was gonna say Artist Cat is the reincarnation of us. So Nikki, we know, is a continuous, like, eternal existence that spans worlds, and she destroys worlds as well, because her heart becomes corrupt, and then she kills everyone, and then the world resets, and she goes to a new world over and over forever. And that's what the Seer is trying to, like, end. And I guess I don't really understand the Sea of Stars lore. Maybe there's a quest later in the game that actually goes into it more, but all I know, basically, is the initial conversation with the Seer and cutscene. So, also, I can't believe how pretty these eyes are. They're so pretty. Okay. So, Nikki, in one of the timelines, which, even calling it a timeline is weird, because I think it's continuous. I think it's a straight line. I don't think it's actually... I don't think it's actually that multiple Nikkis exist. I think it's one Nikki. But at some point in Nikki's past, she destroyed the world and then became Artist Cat, which maybe wasn't even a real cat, since it's just Nikki. But she created the Danqing Island out of, like she said, sadness that the world got destroyed by her. And then what? How was she taken... Did entering the Sea of Stars only happen one time? In the most recent Nikki? All of this confusion, I can't piece it together because I don't know enough about the Sea of Stars. If I had more info about the Sea of Stars, I think I could actually figure out what the line is. But I don't know how exactly it works. With, if there is multiple Nikkis, if it's a one continuous Nikki, if we're the first Nikki out of a continuous Nikki chain to gain awareness of past Nikkis, I don't know. That's the confusion. Also, I think I mentioned it at the time, but the koi turning into the Loong is really cool, and we got confirmation the Loong, I guess, is the species. Which is something I've gone back and forth on over and over and over. But now we have to go save her. So, I did initially say, I made two guesses of how this was going to end. I thought we were going to save Miss Bai by showing her that Artist Cat is here, and I thought it would be that Artist Nikki or this tree would be shown to Miss Bai, and she'd be like, oh my gosh, it's you. After all this time, we've been together the whole time, and I didn't even know it. She might kind of still feel that way towards us. If Artist Nikki still counts as us, Artist Nikki might be Artist Cat still, depending on how we decide that goes. That was a very cute noise. The other thing is, we still have to fight a weird snake demon, I think, because the preview image showed us facing off against a corrupted black serpent. So, we might still fight Miss Bai. And she might be corrupted. I want to grab that. I'm gonna risk it. Please, please, please. I'm just gonna do it. Wait, I missed the first one? Are you kidding? Is that possible? Can one person be this inept at anything? I've missed every jump. How's this possible? I'm so sad right now. I missed one. Where? Oh, it was right there. Well, I've, like, failed in every possible metric. Let's just go down here and finish the quest. That was a complete disaster. What was the name of the cat? It was like Dodo or something? Are you gonna be here? Are you gonna say bye? Because this is where we met you, right? The pineapple. Oh! This is Artist Cat's official form. I probably should have guessed that. Okay, that was actually really obvious. I wish I had this outfit. I can't justify it. Because I already have my combat outfit.
Nikki, let's go!
I want to hug Momo so badly.
Yeah.
He's so fluffy. So Artist Cat is a fox. Understandable. This is the battle area. Right there. That's where the Dark Dragon comes from. It is Miss Bai. She's corrupted. I wish they would let us fight with this outfit as a way to, like, sell it to us. That'd be cool. I wonder if it will be a fight. Oh my gosh. Wait, they're letting us do it. Momo, it's hard for me to concentrate on what you're saying. I'm trying to pay attention to the fight. Interesting. Okay, they are tracking me a little bit.
We need a way to get close.
Now from the sky, that's very hard to see. Oh.
Let's go to the platform and jump.
Where to? Oh, just up? Do I have to parkour over to it? I don't think I can leave the platform. I can probably activate my ult whenever I want, but I don't... Oh, what? Interesting. Okay, now I can jump. Oh, okay. I completely misunderstood the mechanics of this. And then... here. And I can repaint them. And I guess I'm just getting closer. And here. And then... oh! I was gonna try to paint the one on the right, but I wasn't fast enough. So, I should have backtracked. That was just unlucky. There's nothing I could have done there. I actually am gonna die. Hang on. Okay. Whoa, they are really going after me here.
It's the thing on its head. You'll need to purify it to bring it back to its senses.
Oh. Okay, yeah. They, like, did this exactly how I wanted it. I wanted to fight Miss Bai, even though I thought I wouldn't be able to. Whoa. And I wanted to use this outfit during the fight. I still haven't used the ability. Look up. Oh no, please. I don't want to waste the ability. I want to actually use it. But I'm pretty sure they're not going to let me stop Miss Bai in the air, because that's what the ability does. This is like a really good use of 3D for the camera for this fight. They've never done anything like that in the game as far as I can remember. Okay, good thing they didn't trick me and make me wait before I started. I'm going to use it. Get frozen. That lasts so long. There's no way you can actually do like 10 hits, right? It's just because there was no enemies? Uh-oh, did I... Oh, I have to paint. I messed it up so bad. This way? Are they gonna let me get all the way there? Okay, that took me so long. This is a really good fight. I should heal too, but it's kind of funny if I don't. Okay, where are you attacking? I can't tell. Whoop! Okay, I shouldn't have got that. They were very generous there. Oh, it didn't destroy the platforms. That was also very forgiving. Okay, yeah, that's good. Ooh, I don't know if that would have hit me in the central platform or not. Get out of here. I wish this fight was in the realm of the dark. They put a lot into it, so I really hope they find a way to put it there. I don't know what material it would give you. Okay, good. How long does this thing stay? I guess forever. It just exists here now, which is kind of funny. I don't mind it being there much because I put it on the side. If I put it in the center, I'd be pretty sad. Because I'd feel like it would be blocking the boss. But I'm really glad I activated it over there. Become purified, Miss Bai. I still have the paint in the bottom right. I'm clicking it. I don't speak Chinese. Oh, I have to actually aim. I want to paint the cloud first. And you? I don't speak Chinese, I'm sorry. Is this... Is that Miss Bai? Probably, right? Yeah, because this is the ink cats. This must be right after. And these are the paintings that were lost, I assume? What were the paintings of? No, the paintings that were lost were of her everyday life. That's what it was. Not of trees and things like that. Did I not paint the background? Yeah. There we go. So this is Miss Bai and the cats after the loss of Artist Cat. The first one obviously was Miss Artist Cat creating the world. I didn't say it at the time. Oh! So this is Miss Bai with a villager. What is she? It's an Inuan, I assume. I don't know what it is, though. This is the long... I thought this was a hard object. This is... Is this a Ronhua? Is a Ronhua the one that's a stick and then a square at the end? I still don't even know what they are. I just know the term because they use it over and over. I'm going to guess this is a Ronhua. And background? The perspective of this is weird with Nikki, but this is a very fun thing. Never mind, I failed. I don't even understand what happened. I think I was just too slow, to be honest. Or I had, like, limited paint or something. Because I didn't paint that thing on the left. Am I not supposed to paint something? And I just got lucky in the previous ones? Down there? Okay, yeah, the stuff in the corners disappears. I think I was just too slow. I'm spending too much time looking at the art, but come on, I want to. Cute. Is that artist Nikki? Because that... I I know it's been a little bit. I don't think Miss Sway looked like that. It is possible as Miss Sway. I think I'm missing, yeah, the background. Did she wear that? This is the battle outfit, though. So I think it's artist Nikki. Fully purified.
Artist Cat. Yue Bai, it's me. When bonds must end, new ones may begin. In time, we shall meet again. I'm here as promised.
Why return now? For centuries I searched for you. Yet the Yinyuan festival came and went, and the flower forest has withered and bloomed again. But you never returned.
I'm sorry, Yue Bai. I came too late.
Oh.
Back then, I used my ink soul as the source of life, letting it disperse into the world. At that time, I didn't know there would be a chance to start over. Danqing Island continued to grow and thrive, with living souls forging new Yinyuan, becoming more and more like a real world. It was this that allowed the Sea of Stars to find it, giving me the chance to return. Unfortunately, the ink pool was sealed off, halting the growth of Yinyuan. Danqing Island remained just a faint glimmer of a star, and we nearly missed our chance.
So when I sealed the ink pool, it nearly kept you from returning?
It might have been necessary to create the spark that forced it into the Sea of Stars. It's hard to think about it retrospectively like that.
That's true. But fate is like a tapestry. Even when the threads are separated, it takes a skilled hand to guide the needle and reconnect them. Our rejoined Yinyuan would not have been possible without these twists and turns.
Okay, I'm glad Nikki did say that. In a better way than I was able to.
If I hadn't entered the Danqing realm and climbed Long Peak through the Twin Sight Gate, I wouldn't have been stirred by the maple leaves and awakened to those memories of Miraland's destruction.
You're still the same as ever, always understanding how fate brings people together. But even after all these years living as a human, trying to feel things for myself,
Is she gonna be here in human
still
form?
don't fully understand it
Yeah.
all. I only know that watching someone you love leave is the hardest thing in this world. If parting brings so much pain to everyone, then why does reincarnation even exist?
Well, I think you're looking at it backwards.
There
I
were
think
no
that's why.
goodbyes. How would there be new hellos?
I think reincarnation allows you to keep
Yue
having
Bai,
bonds.
Do you remember when we traveled through the village together? In this life, the Yinyuan between children and parents gave two old enemies from a past life a chance to reconcile.
And this is auto-playing, by the way. That's why I'm talking over some parts. Well, that's not auto-playing. The game does this a lot where some lines will autoplay and some won't in the same cutscene. I think it has to do with animations. But that's why in the past little bit I've been talking over Nikki a little.
Even though Yun and her mother's connection ended in this lifetime, the moonlight of the next will still light her path. And after all Xiaozhi went through, she and her parents finally found a way to understand each other. Yue Bai, do you remember what Danqing Island looked like back in the beginning?
A few trees, and some rocks. A desolate patch of land.
Yes, but now, it's grown into a whole village. It's a whole world of its own.
I wonder if this is the initial tapestry that it was drawn on. Maybe.
People connected through Yinyuan. They tilled the fields, built new homes, and named the place they built for themselves Inkville. Every evening, you can see smoke curling from the chimneys, and kids running home, following the smell of dinner. I painted this world, It was to recreate that kind of life. A place filled with farewells, with laughter, with worries, and with all the comforts of home. Staying the same forever would feel like a cage. But when new Yinyuan are formed, old regrets and misunderstandings can change and grow.
Fate flows like water. It's the movement that makes it beautiful. I only understand that now. Is it too late?
It's never too late. No matter what. Now that everything has come together and the ink pool has stabilized, it can be left on its own. Yue Bai, thank you for everything you've done over all these centuries. Now, it's time for me to dot your I's again. Unlock the seal on the ink pool, and to let you finally lay down the burden of guarding the cycle of reincarnation.
But if I enter the cycle again, won't I forget you?
We can meet again and form a new bond, though.
Then this time, let me be the one to find you, and meet you all over again.
I'll be waiting for you.
There's weird implications to doing this to a living person's eyes. I'm gonna ignore that, though. Oh, thank God she didn't touch it directly. I actually, like, my skin's crawling from the idea of poking eyes.
With both eyes now open, the past has ended. And I will return to the cycle. Nikki, will you join me once more? To see this world again, one final time.
Yes.
Are we gonna get to fly on her again? Old illusions. What is that? It's really hard to tell. I'll have to actually look whenever we unlock it. Like a red gem there, but I can't tell what exactly those are. Like if it's like a person or something.
Back when you first created
we
this
do get to ride
painted
it.
world, I was just a little koi fish. But you listened to me and asked what I truly wanted. That moment was the biggest blessing of my life. I'm giving you these earrings to symbolize our yin yuan. Every time I think back on it all, I can't help but feel grateful. If I could stay by your side, then who cares about becoming alone? I'd be happy just swimming freely in the world you painted.
But if a koi never dreams of becoming alone, how would it know how vast the world can be? Just like if we never parted back then, we wouldn't have had this reunion now. Yue Bai, don't be afraid of the next life. I know we'll meet again someday.
It's been ages since I last looked down on Danjing Island. It used to be just a few old trees and rocks, but now it's so open and full of life.
That's all thanks to you. You guarded the cycle of life for a millennium. Because of that, Danjing Island slowly grew into this beautiful place.
This place came from your heart. Everything I've done, it was all to fulfill your wish.
Like ebbing waters, old ties fade. In their wake, new oaths are made. Ink and color weave the years, and paint the world with hopes and tears.
When I was stuck in my obsession, I thought all those things you said were just pretty lies to comfort me. But now I know I was wrong. When bonds must end, new ones may begin. In time, we shall meet again. I'll never forget.
Nikki, don't be sad. Miss Bai entering reincarnation is actually a wonderful thing for her.
Right. And now that the ink pool seal is lifted, we'll be able to restore everyone's ink souls using its water.
Then let's hurry to the dungeon realm and save everyone.
Over there? I don't know where we're going. I want to open this before we talk about what just happened. I think we just started Chapter 2. Is that what that just said? That's crazy if true. Thank you. I don't know how long... I assume this is a prologue-esque thing, but I don't want to fight you guys. I want to stand somewhere to talk about what all just happened. So, I think this was... I feel pretty comfortable saying it was the best boss fight in the game, not from a mechanic standpoint, because I feel like the sky fight against the wind guy was probably the best mechanically. Was there a better mechanical boss fight? I'm not sure. Presentation-wise, this was the best, though. So it's probably my favorite of all the boss fights we've had. I don't know if we'll ever be able to do it again. I don't think so. Which is a shame. I wish we could. I'm trying to find... Oh, I thought it was a dewdrop. I'm trying to just walk over here and make sure it's not just in this menu. You sell things? It's you, Lily. Fine. I will talk to you. Come check out our stock. Needles, threads, mats, cushions, blankets, mirrors, and combs. You want it? We have it. Artist Nikki, why not check out my stall if you have the time? If there's something you need, just tell me and I'll find the one best suited for you. I specifically stocked up on some rare materials for the Inuit Festival. Not to sell them, but to encourage meaningful connections. I don't really care for all the fuss about Inuit gifts. Bring me something if you want, and I'll give you anything in return. Give you something in return as proof of our bond. I don't exchange. Oh, I should have done the about. I will in a second. Trade all this. Oh my goodness, has it already been 7 days? 5 days. That's pretty bad. I don't even need this stuff, though. I kind of only need wishes. What was the thing you wanted to say? About the Abacus Master. The Abacus Master is a great title, by the way. Very memorable and majestic. Oh, you can stop teasing me. It brings back old memories. I was still a rookie merchant back then. So... ZHI... I think is Zhu. So... Zol? Zol. Would it be like that? Zhou? Zhou, maybe. So, Zhou, who had his own stall, kept bullying me. We never saw eye to eye. The quality of his stock was subpar at best. He only made a profit because he had a monopoly and jacked up the prices. The audacity. If you ask me, you can't do business without being fair and transparent with your prices. Let every dime go to the rightful hands, be it the sellers or the buyers. That's the only way to keep your business alive. That's what I've been doing for years with my abacus. The villagers appreciate my honesty and gave me that title. But remember, no matter how loud my abacus gets, it won't get ahead of my loyal customers. Anything else pique your... Yes, it's normal dialogue. Yes. Actually, I think I didn't read that disappear dialogue the first time. I have something else to do, so I'll have to pass. That's fine. I'll always keep the good stuff for you since we've known each other for so long. Come back when you have the time. Well, I won't spoil the fun, but I'm not the one you've known. That's the me who is missing, and hopefully we'll find out in this epilogue. Whatever happened to Artist Nikki. You aren't Allison. You will never be Allison. I do understand that this is a cut-off, separated world. It's not Mirrorland. Allison cannot get here, but I don't care. Bring her to me. This is the first update she hasn't been in. Maybe ever? No, she wasn't in 1.0, I don't think. I think... Was she in 1.1 or 1.2? This is the first time Allison hasn't been here in like half a year. She's my second favorite character, probably. I've got my eyes on you. Okay, let's check this. Realm of the Dark? Nope, boss is not there. I will cry. I am sad. But, overall, the Miss Bai stuff, it did happen, how expected, where the way to save her and her soul is to just have her meet Artist Cat again. Which is the good ending. It's not the sad ending of we just have to, like, kill her or purify her and tell her it's gonna be alright without her meeting Artist Cat. The reveal that Nikki is Artist Cat in the way that she is, not my initial theory, but the fact that it was the Nikki of the previous world that ended. I didn't expect that in any capacity at all. That was completely out of left field, but I like it. And I want to say now, while we walk over here and get these, because I didn't last time, I really, really, really am excited for new shards now that this event happened. And I know this is a permanent event now. It's way too important not to be. But this, when we get more of these, which I've mentioned before, I think 2.0, I've gone back and forth on it, because I've thought the Linlong Empire would be 2.0, but are they gonna wait a whole nother year to add a shard for 3.0? They might. They actually might. And we might have Linlong Empire 2.0. I don't know, though. But I'm really excited for more multi-world Nikki story. I think the Sea of Stars and that whole thing is the best possible direction for the game. I think it is exclusively a positive. I know there was a lot of stuff in the community about the retconning of the story and problems it caused, potentially, and ways that those are potentially fixed. Some of the stuff I've heard is there's a potential quest later in the game that didn't make sense with the Sea of Stars lore, but there was like something changed about it, something, I don't know. I'll get to experience all that in the updated version because I haven't done it yet, so I'll never know what it was like originally. Which is sad that I don't know the full lore of the game in 1.0. Some of that stuff is probably gone forever, but I'm happy with the pace I'm going through the game, honestly. So, I don't know. This has made me insanely excited. Like, this one episode, I'm glad this is episode 100. It was actually, like, even though I couldn't do what I wanted to for episode 100, the fact that this was a really, really cool boss fight, what was the emotional and storytelling climax from start to end of the episode for the story we did, was amazing. The excitement I feel for the future of Infinity Nikki is maybe at, like, an all-time high. Maybe 1.5 was probably my all-time high. When they did the 1.5 update, I probably had the most hope for the future of this game, and I still have that hope. I still think the game is exclusively getting better, which is amazing. I never could have dreamed about how well this game would continue. The fact that the game was this good on launch, and then they just keep making it better, is insane. The fact that they were willing to retcon the 1.0 story because they knew there was ways they could make the game better, and I think that's a good sign, even though it obviously could be a bad one if they just retcon everything like every 6 months. Which, if it does, then when it happens, I'll say that's a bad thing. Right now, it's a good thing, though. Have I never been over here? What are you guys doing over here? But yeah, this is... I don't have the energy to be doing all this. I'm focusing really hard right now on talking. I don't know how obvious that is, but I'm like dead lock eyes, center of screen, focused to not cough right now. I'm glad I didn't try to foolishly record the 4-hour me making a bunch of outfits episode, because if this episode wasn't 30 minutes of characters talking, maybe it was like 20 minutes of characters talking, I would have exploded. My mouth is not in a good state, and I barely made it to an hour. This episode was just over an hour. It feels like it's been 3 hours long because of what my body's been going through. I'm, like, cold sweating. It's crazy. I love this game. It's insane. I love everything about this game. I want both of these outfits so badly it hurts, and I can't get either of them because I'm poor. If I had to choose one, I would still get the Artist Cat outfit. But this outfit is very nice. I just wish they... I don't know what they could do, honestly, to make the ability useful outside. Because even if they gave, like, a stunted version of it, where it's, like, maybe instead of flying, it would, like, push you forward, there's probably still areas of the map that you could, cause problems. Because they can't let you fly in Mirrorland, just because the map wasn't designed for flight. But even if they gave you, like, a dash using the dragon, if you were outside of the Danxing Island, I think it would still break really, like, key landmarks. Like, you probably dash through buildings and get your character locked underground or something. Yeah, it's sad, but that's just how it is. Like I've said before, I don't plan on pulling on outfits that specific ever. Even if it's, like, my favorite outfit in the world, it's a very hard press to get me to pull on something that very, very, very... There we go. Very, very limits how you, face the camera, please. Very, very limits how much you can actually use it in that way. That's cute. But, for now, and I don't know why, in case you can't tell, this whole episode, I've been infatuated with Nikki's eyes to, like, an insane degree. Like, it's the prettiest thing I've ever seen in my entire life, and I've had these eyes for, like, weeks, and I've used them on an outfit before. So, I don't know why, but something about today, Nikki's eyes are just the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I love Nikki. I probably should start calling her my favorite character in the game. I always say it's Marquez Jr., because I love Marquez Jr. so much. Sure, why not? I'll snapshot that. It's like the most simple snapshot I've ever made. It's literally just me in Town Square, peace signing. But I love Marquez Jr. To death. He is so cute, his story is so nice, he's such a great guy. But Nikki has to be my favorite character. She's like one of my favorite characters in like all of gaming right now. I love her so much. So, that's a good sign when that's your main character. I've kind of like talked weird for the ending of this. I have just like high energy right now because I'm so excited about everything. This quest put me in such a good mood today, which I need because I'm so sick. So this was great. I hope I can get back to this quickly. I need to record, obviously, everything else in the next 8 days. So I'm going to give myself like 4 or 5 days to rest. I'm not going to force another episode right away. And in 4 or 5 days I'll start recording again. And I'll just rush through everything. And I'll release like an episode every day. But it's going to be another long wait. I'm sad this wait was long. I'm sad that after this episode ends I have to go edit and fix where I muted myself for 2 minutes. But for now, I'm just going to go ahead and go. So, bye.